Hello. Hi guys. Hello. I'm just putting on some skincare stuff and do my makeup today. I feel like I feel better than I did yesterday, so I think I'm going to capitalize on that good mood and make some reels. So if you have any reel requests, please send away, comment on my latest post, send me a DM, whatever. That way I can make what you guys like. Hope everybody, your week is going well. I'm choosing to say that today is Monday for me. Yesterday was a wash. If you're curious what I'm putting on my face, I started with the Mario Badescu Rose Hips Serum. Big Rose Hip fan. And then I followed up with Mario Badescu Super Peptide Serum. A1. And now I'm going to put the Mario Badescu Caffeine Eye Cream around my eyes. Big Mario Badescu fan. I actually went to their spa once. They have one in New York City. Mario Badescu is like the first skincare brand that I ever truly fell in love with. It's like the first brand that I could afford, not only afford, but also actually see real results with their products. So I've been pretty loyal most of my adult life to Mario Badescu. I went to one of their spas in New York one time and got a great facial. But it was also one of my first facials that I'd ever had. And I probably should have waited until the end of the trip to get it because they, extract everything from your skin, and I looked insane afterwards, like red all over my face, swollen. And then I'm going to do my favorite SPF. It's Dermalogica Prisma Protect 30 SPF. I put this on my face every day. I like it because it's like illuminating at the same time. But yeah, I just wanted to hang, say what's up, catch up a little bit. Haven't done one of these in a while, so if you have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments and I'll try to scroll through. Hello. We've got so many different countries here. I love this. Oh my God. Okay. We've got, hi bestie. We've got Ukraine. We've got Chile, Australia. Where am I from? I am from the United States. I currently live near Kansas City, Missouri. As of December, this is pretty new for me. We moved here from San Diego, California, but I grew up in Kansas, so not much of a shock for me coming here. The adjustment's been good. Newly brunette, moves back to the Midwest, goes back to her roots. Oh, been following me since Tumblr. Thank you. I miss Tumblr. RIP. I still get emails from Tumblr almost every day being like, we have detected adult content on your Tumblr. I'm like, yeah, isn't that what Tumblr was for? How did I enjoy my first soccer game? It was super fun. I think it's really cool that Kansas City has such a great team. And sorry, I keep messing with my hair. It's just fucking hair clip that won't hold my hair up. It's too heavy. No, I think it's really cool that Kansas City has a great stadium for their soccer team, just for them. I was shocked at just how supportive the city is of the game, or of the soccer team in general. So it's pretty cool. I love live sports. So, what's my favorite foundation? Okay, yes, it is foundation time. So I, all summer, have only been wearing, this is my caboodle. It's got all of my favorite products in here because I have boxes of product, and I really don't use that much of them unless I'm doing like a photo shoot look or something. So my daily has been this Origins Ginseng SPF 40 tinted moisturizer, energy boosting. It has caffeine in it. It's kind of good for your skin. And then when I've been doing shoots, I've been mixing that with a pump of my Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. This is 20 NN. So I just kind of do a little bit of both. I mix them together with my little, like the butt of my brush, and then I put it on. So let's hit it. I've been on a 90s kick lately. So if you're hearing my music in the background, it's because I've been on a total 90s / early 2000s music kick. I blame it on Vic and Danielle. They, our friends and family were in town this weekend, and we had like one night, the four of us just took turns playing a music video, having like a dance party while we were having fun in the house, and it very quickly went to 90s / Y2K music. So okay, so you can see I just mixed it, and I'm just going to kind of spot it. It rubs in so, or, you know, goes in so easily. So then I just kind of. It's got pretty good coverage, which I like, but it feels good, and it has more SPF in it. I'm always trying to protect my face, especially. But we've been like living outside since the summer started, you know, living in a lake community and then being so close to Table Rock, which is the lake that I grew up going to as a kid. So I really like the Origin stuff because it has SPF in it, and I still look cute, you know? Foundation, boom. I know that people are annoyed by filters and stuff, but I still really like them. I'm sorry. I'm old school. Okay, so that's the foundation that I'm living with right now. But my lips are super dry, so I'm gonna put some lip balm on them right now. This is ColourPop Lippy Balm. I like ColourPop products a lot, actually. Super affordable and still great products. Okay, I'm gonna go through questions a little bit here. Favorite eye cream, or face eye cream. Yeah, I've just been using this caffeine eye cream from Mario Badescu lately. Kiehl's makes an amazing one. Their Midnight Recovery. Oh my gosh, it's like the best. Kiehl's is just a little pricier, so I only spoil myself with that on the occasion. And then let's see, what else do we get? Soccer game, eye cream. Yeah, I mean, it's been working decent. I haven't had an eye cream in a while, so it's kind of hard for me to compare, but my eyes are just getting kind of crepey, and I don't really know what to do about that. I've only been told like more eye cream, so I figured maybe caffeine would help like kind of tighten it, so we'll see. Dress or shirt? It's actually a jumper. It's got pants. I'll link it in my stories. It's from Revolve. I believe Majorelle makes it. It's my favorite shade of green. It's very cute. I wear it around the house a lot. I use it in the fall more. I pair it with like a sweater and a belt. I went to school to be an esthetician. We use Dermalogica. That's amazing. I love Dermalogica products. Philippines, Dallas, Sweden, Brazil, UK. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. Why did we leave San Diego? We left San Diego because it was time. I don't know. I hadn't really been happy in like my mind out there for a while. I was feeling really lonely. Like I have friends out there, but I longed for the feeling of being around people that have known me longer than 5 years. You know, people that like knew me growing up, knew what kind of person I am, know like my background. Because it's hard to feel like in order to explain to people like who I am or why I am the way I am, or like why I have certain parts of my personality, it almost feels like you have to like trauma dump on them. And I don't always want to talk about all my traumas. In fact, I like hardly ever want to talk about them. So it just felt more comfortable, and like I wanted to be around people that already knew all that stuff so that I could just kind of relax in my own mind. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah. I just needed to feel closer to my family and my friends back home. You know, I'd lived away from my family like my entire adult life. My brothers and sisters are adults now. You know, I want to know them on an adult level, you know. I want to have relationships with my family and with my siblings as adults. Okay, I'm using Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. I love this ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer, but it's pretty much out. I'm kind of scraping the bottle at this point, so we'll use the Urban Decay today for my little pimples that I have. And then you saw me do the under eye. I usually go a little bit like that. And then I go here and here. Please let me know if you have any requests for reels, because like I said, I'm only putting on makeup because I was feeling like I wanted to make some reels. Do another vlog on your YouTube channel. I know, I really should. It's funny because my mother watches the old vlogs all the time, like when she misses me, or my brothers or sisters, she'll get on my YouTube and watch like my old vlogs, because I have a couple with my siblings. I think it's so adorable. But she was asking me the same question the other day, if I'm gonna do more. And the truth is, I just hate making them. I mean, I love sharing that with you guys, but when I am recording everything going on around me, I have a really hard time being in the moment. And that's something that I've been working on a lot, just in my life and with my mental health, is to live more in the moment, in the present. So when am I going to make another one? I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe someday. Belarus. Oh my gosh, so many people. I love this. Tumblr, Tumblr, Tumblr. Ukraine, more Ukraine. Little makeup tutorial as a reel. Yes, I've done that before, and people don't watch them. So I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not doing them right. Okay, now I'm gonna use Hula Caramel by Benefit. I've just been doing like super light contouring lately because I really like the blush look right now. But I do a little like here, and then a little here, and then I go around my jawline. And I don't really need to do my forehead much anymore because of the bangs. Let's go back with this little brush and just kind of blend it. Carve that jawline out. My hair looks so funny right now. There we go. Just kind of blend that. Dun dun. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Putty Blush. I'm not quite sure what the color of this one is, but it's pretty pink. Excuse the oil on the top. But I just take my little blush brush and just kind of, it's like a creamy putty. Blush. Yeah, and go my nose. When will you be streaming games live on your Twitch? Soon. I've been getting my office cleaned up. I don't know if you watch my stories, but it's a freaking disaster area. I have the hardest time keeping it clean. I streamed once on Twitch, because I got all my equipment kind of at the beginning of May. And then honestly, like, Franklin passed away like a week after that, and just the idea of being on camera, like talking to people and being happy, was not something that I was interested in doing whatsoever. I mean, this is the first time I've gone live in a really long time, you know, it's just, but I'm getting there. And there's a new Zelda out, so I feel like that's probably the best game to pick, so that I can play with you guys, because I'm done with every other game that I have, basically, and that's kind of boring. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have certain games you want to see, I can stream through my Xbox, my Switch, or even like my old Wii, if we want to see some like old N64 games. Hello from Slovakia. Let's see. Caitlin, you're so funny. You did a dance video to a Drake song. It was on YouTube. Honestly, I've looked for that video myself. I must have taken it down a long time ago. I have no idea. I don't remember. That was so long ago. It was probably like 9 years ago. I don't know. I was probably embarrassed and took it down. How was my experience on LA Inc? I was on the New York edition. I was on New York Inc, the first episode of their very first season. My experience was good as far as working with the team, working with production, working with all the tattoo artists, super good. The hardest part for me was that I was really sick that day, actually. I lived in Philadelphia at the time, and I had to get up to take the Chinatown bus to get to New York City. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. But when I woke up, I was still like fucked up from the NyQuil that I took the night before. And I feel like the whole first half of the day, I just felt inside out, like my head was not attached to my body. So that part of it was really rough. But the beautiful thing about that day, was actually on the show because I had met Megan before, who was one of the artists on the show. She had tattooed me in Philadelphia. We had a lot of mutual friends. And she had said something about the casting director looking for people for the show. So I sent her a message, sent her an email, got put on the show, told her my idea for the tattoo, which is my tree tattoo on my leg. If you didn't know, I got that done on the show. So the whole time I thought Megan was going to be the one doing my tattoo until the day I got there. And then I found out it was going to be Tim, which was actually, I wasn't upset about that at all. I was super excited about it because I didn't think that that was even in the cards. And so to be able to have, you know, this amazing artist who's like so well respected in the industry be the one to tattoo me was awesome. And now he's my go-to artist. So we're still friends to this day. I love it. It was a great experience. Oh, okay. We got a bitch comment. That's great. Let's just get you out of here. Great song on in the background. Thank you. It's Ashley Simpson. This was one of my favorite albums in high school. We hugged at a concert. Cute. What else do we got? Yes, I am happier now. Thank you. The Jetta in my shoots is not mine. It belonged to a friend of mine in Wichita. His name is John Hansen, and he was so kind. He posted on, we're Facebook friends, and he posted on Facebook that he was going to be selling it soon. And when I saw the photo of it, I was like, oh my God, that's my favorite shade of green. I definitely need to shoot with that car. So I messaged him and he set it up for me. We actually ended up shooting with it after he had sold it. But the new owner was gracious enough to let John drive it out to the location. And yeah, so John was the one driving the car when I'm sticking out of the window. And my best friend Bonnie was laying in the back seat taking photos of me. It was a fun day. This is High Beam from Benefit Cosmetics. It's a highlighter, iridescent. It came out actually quite a while ago, but I still use it because I love it. A lot of people wear it under their foundation. And I do that sometimes too, especially if I'm trying to go like makeup free for the day. I'll just, I forget what it's called when you just do highlights, but I'll just basically do my highlight points and that's it. Yeah, so just rubbing that in my cheekbones here. The way that feels great. Then we'll do a little here, a little on the tip of my nose, and then I go here and down my chin. So I'll go this one first. When I was in high school, I used to hang out with a bunch of guys. We'd smoke a lot of pot and like play Tiger Woods and TK5, all these games on Xbox. And I was obsessed with this album, as I have already admitted. And so they downloaded it onto the Xbox so that when I was over there, we could listen to it while we were like playing football. Oh, a fine memory. There we go. Our highlight to the gods. What else we got? First tattoo is on my lower back. It is now covered up with my big frame tattoo. Real idea, a day in the life. Just a little clip each hour on a random day. I love that idea. That's a great idea, Carrie Lou. Love that idea. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to the lake tomorrow. It's my dad's birthday this weekend, so we're gonna go hang out at the lake, just a few of us this weekend. So that would actually be a great reel. And I've been carrying around my Sony Handycam. I think I'm still gonna keep doing my reels with my Handycam. Do you guys like that vibe, that aesthetic? I really like it. Has done the hour a day updates before and I love them. The dainty squid. Okay, after this live is done, I'm going to save it so that other people can watch it if they want, and I'm going to go back through these comments and I'm going to check out the dainty squid so I can get some inspo. Thank you so much. What's my favorite type of car? I love the car I have. I have a 2015 BMW 328. She is white with caramel colored leather interior. I just think she's so pretty. But my favorite car is like the opposite. I would love to have a G-Wagon. I love the idea of being like a small person in this big truck, just like demanding the road. But would settle for a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I think the new Cherokees are gorgeous. Sometimes I go back over all that highlight with a little more blush, just so it looks a little more blended. P.S. Reels, styling outfits, makeup, hair, such and thank you. Photo shoot reels are my favorites. Yeah, photo shoot reels are my favorite to make because they're a little more artistic. I really struggle with the reels where it's supposed to be teaching you guys something. I am so bad at those for some reason. It doesn't come super naturally to me. Supernaturally, as in like I'm a witch. It doesn't come very naturally to me. Okay, so eyebrows, I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of gimme brow. My brows match my hair right now, so that's great, but I do have a few holes to fill them in with this. Ta-da! And I am brushing up as I do that. And then I come back in with the Urban Decay Brow Finish. It's just clear. Just to kind of set the brow. And I've been trying to brush them up since that is a trendy, but see, this part of my brow just loves to push itself down. It drives me nuts. Yeah. Cute. I'm going to ask that you please refrain from asking questions about Franklin or future pets. It's very triggering to me. Elf Putty products, yes. Let's see. Will you and Danielle ever do a workshop again? I don't know. I'm sure that we would both love to do that, but she's very busy planning her wedding right now, and just with the pandemic and all of that stuff, you know, it feels like a lot to ask of people right now. It's a lot to put those things together. I'm more interested in one-on-one stuff, so I'm always available to be hired for one-on-one coaching workshop type sessions. Actually, most of the time when I do shoots with models, new faces, it's a lot of learning on the model's behalf, and that's part of why it's a valuable session, because I do a lot of just teaching and helping with tips and tricks and just things that, you know, you really only learn over experience and through time, shoot after shoot. So if you're ever interested in something like that, you can send me an email, or it's on my Instagram. You can go to my website, hit the contact page, all of that. Happy birthday, Taurus Silver. Any tattoos you regret or just don't like anymore? Yes, honestly, most of them, no, I love, but I really hate the pizza that I have tattooed on me. Like, I mean, Tim made it look a lot better. It's still like a good looking slice, but I was really not thinking about every photo in the future that I take with my arms up, like how distracting it is. I do wish it was something different. Or maybe this was somewhere else on my body. Mega bus, those buses are legendary. Yes, I have ridden on my fair of mega buses. Do you miss ice cream in Chula Vista? No, I actually did not go to Chula Vista very often. Did you finish university and what did you study? No, I did not. I had a scholarship to college when I graduated from high school. I graduated with honors, and I went to college for about 6 weeks, and was just honestly so burnt out with school in general. I just didn't want to be there, so I dropped out and lived recklessly for about 2 years, just partying and being a general degenerate. And then when I hit about 20, I was starting to feel pretty bad about myself, not feeling educated or like I had any general sense of direction. I had been working at call centers and stuff like that, you know, just making money to spend on booze and stuff. And I decided to go back to school, but I didn't really know what I wanted to study, so I decided to go into cosmetology. So I went to cosmetology school. I went to a Redken school, and when I graduated, I went and worked for a great salon in Wichita, Kansas called Planet Hair. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, by the way. So I went to work at Planet Hair, and at that same time I had been modeling for a little bit. I had started doing that in like the year or two when I started hair school. And once I started working at the salon, I enjoyed it, but I was also traveling a lot because I was starting to book myself as a model in different parts of the country, and I would do these photo shoots. I would trade for airfare and hotel stays, so I would get to go to places without having to pay for it, which was great because I was broke. I couldn't even afford my $300 rent a month back then, you know? So I was going places, being able to travel, and so then eventually I was just thinking like, you know, if I didn't have to be at the salon every day from 7:30 to 5 p.m., then maybe I could set myself up more with this modeling stuff and actually make some money instead of just traveling. So after like my third time going to New York without making money, just going to go and for trade, I decided that I wanted to give it a go full time being a model. And so when I got home, I just basically changed my entire life. I quit my job. I sold a lot of things that I owned, and I went to Philadelphia. And I moved in with Corwin Prescott. Some of you guys follow him. I moved in with Corwin and his now wife, Nicole. They were just freshly dating at the time. And I lived with them for a couple years, and I traveled the country, and the rest is history. But yeah, that's it. Did I finish university? No. Am I excited for Aaron's wedding? Extremely. Cannot wait. I love weddings. Can you do a tutorial on your hair? Girl, I need a better hair clip because this thing is hanging on by a thread. I can barely get it to stay up. My hair is so heavy. Find me the right clip and I'll give you a tutorial. Your tattoo's the reason my mom is okay with me having a ton. Oh, that's so cute. Will you make more merch with your photos on them? Do you guys want that? I feel like I stopped making merch because why? Do people really want stuff with me on it still? I don't know. I do have a lot of leftover merch from Patreon and stuff, like posters and magnets, like kind of random stuff like that. Maybe I should make a store and just put that stuff up there, so if you want it, it's there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. So I'm using this little e.l.f. Cream and Sugar palette. It's just got 4 colors in it, but I use this pretty much every day. And right now I'm just using a little angle brush and putting a little bit of the darkest color under my eyes. I use the light shimmery one all around my eyes, like super 90s style. I'm so glad the style is back in because this is how I learned how to do my makeup, so it comes naturally. And now I'm gonna make a little cat eye, just a little one with the shadow. Like nothing crazy, just a little. No choice but to hear you. In your case, time and again. See what I mean? Sometimes I drag it over a little bit onto the lid. But since I'm going to be filming these reels with my Sony camera, it's not going to pick up on the details really as much, you know? So we don't let perfection get in the way of greatness around here. Okay, this is a ColourPop pencil, but the everything has rubbed off on it, so I can't tell you what kind it is, but I know it was a collaboration. It's a brown eyeliner. I'm just going to use it on my waterlines. And it swallowed me whole. And then I'll put it at the top. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Do you have any good product recommendations for acne scars or acne in general? Yes. Murad, M-U-R-A-D, they make some amazing products for your skin to help with the scarring. Also, I know it's pricey, but it honestly works. Laser treatments on your face. Sometimes you can find group packages, or the med spa will do a package for like 4 of them, because honestly you need like 4 treatments to get the full effect. Save laser treatments for fall or winter because you can't have sun exposure to do it. It's much more of like a winter treatment. And then also I have an at-home microderm abrasion kit that I got from, I think, Trophy Skin. I've posted about it on my stories a few times. If you go to my beauty tab, my highlight reel, you'll see it. But it's safe and not too invasive, so you can use it like twice a week if you want. It has a diamond tip. It sucks up a bunch of shit off your face and just really helps clean your pores out. Good for exfoliation. So sometimes you can use that, and that will help with that too. Okay, would you ever go back to blonde? I don't know. Probably, yes. I do love being blonde. Okay, roller lash next. I'm a roller lash fan. I love the brush. I love that it's small and curved. It doesn't clump up too much. And when you use this brush, you have to like roll it with your fingers as you use it. It really helps to thicken the lash at the lash line. But that's why I like that it's a thin brush, because it doesn't get everywhere, you know? And then I just kind of use the ends to fluff them up. I do really miss getting lash extensions, but honestly, my eyes couldn't take it much longer. They're so sensitive, allergic to everything, so having the extensions was tough. Even though it feels so nice to wake up in the mornings and just be like, ah, look like a little deer. Go. I tried to set this tripod up in front of my caboodle so you could have a better view if that's what you cared about, but it wasn't working. See, those are nice. Maybe this eye needs a little bit more to keep up. Oh, my favorite song. This song is on every playlist that I make. Okay guys, I'm almost done with my makeup. Let's put on some freckles. This is the freckle pin from ColourPop in soft brown. So I don't go overboard with my freckles because I do have freckles. They're just hidden by a filter and by the makeup I have on, but I like them. So I just kind of go, not too much, just kind of paint the top of the cheek. Do that on both sides. I start high up on the top of my cheekbone and just kind of alternate a little bit so that they look kind of mixed up, not too uniform. And then I put a few on my nose. So I'm gonna go here, one down here, one here. So that's what they look like right now. And then I go with my finger and I just kind of smudge them out, just so that they don't look too fake, you know? Something is itching my nose so bad. I hear your name calling me out. Okay, so I'm gonna put just a couple more here and here. And maybe one down here and one up here. Yeah. Cute. And if you said this life ain't good enough. Anyway. Freckles, not too bad. They're cute. Okay, now, what else do we have? Oh, thank you. One of the nicest people. Is there anyone or anything in particular that inspires you to be the best person that you are? That's an amazing question. I think the desire to want to be the best person that you can be just comes with like life experience and how you interpret the things that happen to you in life. Because I mean, obviously when I was a teenager and in my early 20s, I wasn't super focused or inspired to be the best person that I could be or the best version of myself because I didn't even really know myself. I actually had to learn the things that I didn't like about myself, meaning like the bad parts of my personality that needed to change, so that I could become a better person. But if I had to, I guess I would say my siblings really inspire me to be the best version of myself that I can because I love them a lot. I feel maternal feelings towards them often. And being the eldest sibling of parents, so I have split families, and our parents on both sides we love them very much, but they can be difficult. So I think because of that, it makes me want to be the best that I can for them, not only to inspire them, but also the people around me, whether it's my friends, my family, my boyfriend, whomever. I want to be the best version of myself that I can be, in hopes that they will do the same. Sometimes I think when you're in a relationship, whether it's a friendship, romantic, family, you have to show people how you want to be treated and how you expect them to be. So I have always been a leader, I guess you could say. I'm like lead by example. I try to present myself in a way that I would hope that others would either want to replicate or just be able to feed off my energy so that they can meet me there too. Because, you know, just want to be around cool, chill, nice, inspiring people. Hope that answers that question. Why do I have Mickey Mouse as a tattoo? I have Mickey Mouse as a tattoo because, yes, Disney, but also my sister has the same tattoo. She has it back here. Our dad's name is Mickey, so it was just kind of a fun way for us to have a secret little sister tattoo. Oh, let's see. Hello, France. Edge control. Okay, thank you for the tip. Appreciate it. Favorite video games. My favorite video game of all time is Ocarina of Time. We love Zelda in this house. Do I speak Spanish? No. When I'm in Mexico, I can sort of get by. I did take 3 years of Spanish in high school, but you know, not all of us retain everything we learn in high school, but going often does help me, and it is something that I would love to learn more. I've thought about trying like Duolingo. I think conversational stuff is a little easier to learn, so if you guys have any tips for learning a new language, please send them my way. Have I ever thought of getting any face tattoos? No, I have not. I really love my face, to be honest. We want your leftover merch. Okay, I'll take it. I had one of your phone cases back. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, yes. My MySpace was you. I made it. You guys are aging me. Jeez. Oh my God, you bought my shirt off a girl on Macari. I'm dead. That's fucking awesome. Do you have a nickname? I have many. My mom calls me Allie, and most of my friends call me Leash or Alysha. What else we got? Breast primer to block out redness. I have rosacea and I don't want to block out my freckles. I don't know. I don't have that much redness, but I believe it's e.l.f. Cosmetics that makes a tinted moisturizer. They make a purple one, a green one, and then a neutral toned one. So I would think that the green would really help you. That's what's going to neutralize the red on your face, and then you can follow up with maybe something like this, like a more neutral toned tinted moisturizer. Oily skin has continued into my midlife. Any advice? I wish I had that problem. I have extremely dry skin, so my skin is always trying to overproduce oil, which is why I have breakouts, because it's just dry as hell. For oily skin, I really don't know. Perhaps a charcoal mask from Boscia, little, detoxing. Maybe that could help. I love my Boscia charcoal mask. It's a peel off. I don't generally like masks that I have to wash off because I'm lazy, so maybe that would help you. Miss your Patreon? Then you need to be on my OnlyFans, sir. I don't update Patreon anymore because it's all on OnlyFans. Been following you since your first front mag. Oh, rest in peace, front. You should join my OnlyFans too. Where did you learn to do makeup? Honestly, just having to do my makeup so much for photo shoots over the last 12 years. They give us like a day of classes in beauty school, but really just from working with some amazing makeup artists over the years and just kind of learning what works cool for my face. Do you have an Indian tattoo? No, I do not. Have you ever been to South Italy? No, but I wish, really, really wish. It's on the bucket list, but I'm kind of afraid to go that far for travel right now. So maybe next year. But I would love, love, love to come to Italy. I'll just hook myself on Danielle and Vic's honeymoon. They'll never know. Don't tell them. Duolingo, you learned a lot. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Hope you visit Jalisco to get a tequila shot. Me too. I'll take one right now. Jeez. Post-it notes of the language you're learning on everything in the house. Oh my God. Brilliant. Great tip. Great tip. I will be in Tulum in September. I'm very much looking forward to that. Listen to foreign radio, your brain familiar. Okay, good to know. Sometimes, well, I mean, I do listen to a ton of Bad Bunny and Selena. Like even as a kid, I had all the Selena albums and would listen to them. And I thought I was saying the words. I'm probably not saying them right, but same with Bad Bunny. Movies with foreign subtitles. Yes, great idea. Wow, so many helpful tips, you guys. Thank you. Okay, well, I made it to the end of the questions. I was about to ask you to listen to Bad Bunny. Yes, constantly. I have to stop sometimes. It annoys everyone. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is my lips. But I don't know where my lip liner is. I think it's in my purse. 1 second. Okay. Lip pencil. I had to go on a literal hunt for a freaking lip pencil or a sharpener the other day. It was like impossible to find a freaking sharpener. Okay, I'm missing some gloss. Okay. Anyway, moving on. This is an e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip pencil. It is... I have no idea. Sorry. Scammer just trying to call me. Okay, anyway. e.l.f. Cosmetics Retro Paradise. It's kind of like a brownish, pinkish color. I love it. Let's go. list for today. I'm halfway through work and losing motivation. For our house, it was a photo that I shot, so we made a print and had it mounted so that we could hang it up. And then I cooked breakfast. I made some breakfast hash bowls this morning that were insane, so delicious. And then since I was feeling good and motivated, I decided I would do my makeup and film some reels. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna film some reels and then pack for the lake tomorrow and be good with that. Okay, now I'm using Urban Decay. They have a new lipstick. It's all vegan. This one is called Liar. It's their cream lipstick. It's a very beautiful shade. There we go. Kind of smudge it out. Oh, a hit is on right now, guys. So when I smudge my lipstick out, I like to smudge it above my lips and under it. I just like that kind of like just sucked a popsicle look. The end. The last thing I'm gonna do is go back to my highlighter, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more right above my lip. Cool. That's it. The only other thing I would do is spray with some setting spray, but that's assumed, right? So, oh, hi Alexis. Do you think you'll stay brunette into the fall? Yes, probably. I will probably rock this for a little while, to be honest. I really love it. It's like the best I felt about myself in so long, which is shocking because I've always loved being a blonde, but I don't know, it just felt liberating to finally be ready to make a real change with my hair, which seems small, but I have held on to my long hair for so many years. Having really short buzzed hair for so long, I clung to my long hair like a safety blanket almost. And after having like 5 really rocky, tumultuous, like traumatizing years, I kind of felt like all of that trauma was being held in my hair almost. Like by cutting it, I was like shedding some shit that just needed to go away, you know? Anyway. Do you use dry shampoo? Yes, right now I'm using, I forget what it's called, to be honest, but I really like the Amika kind. Okay, I love you guys and could sit here and talk to you pretty much the rest of the day, but I'm gonna go work and go make some reels for you guys. So go check out my newest post. I did a photo shoot with this girl named Alysha. Imagine that, Alysha and Alysha. We shot together when I was in San Diego on the beach, and I wore a yellow pantsuit. I'm pretty stoked on them because they're kind of like more fashion type images, and those don't usually get the best reaction on my page, but I'm super proud of them. So please check them out and leave me a nice comment, and then I'll post a reel for you. I don't know, maybe I'll double post today, or maybe I'll wait till the morning, who knows. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.